Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be getting into the reading. This is going to be a look at what you're not expecting to happen from now until the 15th of April. So any information that you're looking for will be listed in the description. Just check there. If you want to get a personal, if you want to join our Patreon, that information will be below as well. And let's flip the camera like we always do. Enjoy. Oh, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it. Capricorns, let's go ahead and jump straight into your reading and see what's going on. Let's start with the Rider-Waite. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What are some events that may transpire in the first half of April that they could be unexpecting of? What's coming through in regards to that? Events that may transpire that my Capricorns may not be expecting. So you may have to come out of pocket for something that you didn't necessarily expect to, or this could even be you having to help someone financially who you didn't really want to help. So this could be someone coming to you being like, well, I need help with this, this, and this. And because you care about them, you could be willing to help. Also, this could be something health-wise. You could be noticing like a certain health issue is either getting better or getting worse. So you could be having to go to the doctor about that and address maybe a diagnosis that you may have gotten. You guys know I don't really do health readings, but I see it, so I just have to tell you guys, okay? You may also start to side-eye someone. You could be realizing that maybe their money choices are a little bit off. This could be a lover, okay, family member, whoever. You could also be side-eyeing yourself a little bit, seeing how like money that you may be spending, you could be maybe putting it into other things, or being more, I guess, responsible in how money's being like shelled out, especially if you're starting to realize that certain charges or things are adding up. Okay, I had a card that flipped. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, here it is. Ace of Swords in reverse. So you could be realizing that somebody's a liar a little bit. They're not all the way honest about things. Or you could have a partner during this time frame who does something and they don't really run their decision by you until last minute, and it really makes you again side-eye them, because you could be feeling like, well, why are you making financial decisions without letting me know? Especially if you guys are that, you know, serious. Or you could even be thinking, dang, your partner is not making the best financial decisions, and you could be wanting to like really lay into them about their financial choices. You could be feeling like certain things that your person wants to do are not great ideas, and you don't necessarily know how to say it to your person. You could be trying to keep the peace, especially if this person's very like persistent and stubborn in regards to like them wanting things to be a certain way. But you could be like side-eyeing certain things like, I don't know if that's really the best idea. Yeah, some of you could be feeling like you don't have a level of control in something. In your business, you could be feeling like, if you own a business, you could be feeling like you haven't been on top of your stuff like that. And during this time frame, you could find yourself like having to readjust your business in order for you to make more money, especially if you have, like I said, not been that attentive, excuse me. Okay, some of you guys may have a manager that comes really close to pissing you off to the point of no return and you quitting your job altogether. Some of you guys may be considering actually quitting your job because you feel like it may be stopping you from living your best life, or some of you who actually want to be like some sort of entrepreneur, or wanting to quit something that you may do as like a mainstream of income because you just may not feel as if like your life is necessarily aligning with those things anymore. Capricorns, events that may take place in the first half of April. All right, somebody starts to act really wishy-washy. This is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Some days they're so in love with you. Other days they are just moody and they're acting real toxic. So during this time frame, you could see that your partner, your love interest, they're all over the place, and it could have a lot to do with them having personal stuff they're going through, not even you, and they take it out on you. So be aware that you may have somebody around you who is just lashing out a little bit, especially this love interest. Capricorns, events that may take place in the first half of April that they're not aware of. Yeah, somebody's not being all the way honest about certain things. Okay, they could be telling you one thing and then doing something totally different. Especially if this is a business partner, they could be telling you, oh yeah, I'm going to invest this money into this, 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 and this. And then they're really taking the money and doing other things that they wanted to do with the money. Yeah, somebody also, again, maybe lying about something, and it's going to take you personally, you know, caring about them to kind of bypass that lie. Or how do I rephrase that? You caring about them may be the only thing that may keep you from, like, cutting this person off entirely because of the potency of the lie. Ooh, some of you guys may run across a home that's reasonably priced for you, your price range, and it could be like almost the dream home. You guys might actually take action in terms of like pursuing getting the home itself. While you may have not been in a mood where you were trying to move anytime soon, you could be finding something that is kind of hard for you to resist or to pass up. Some of you, this is like in the last minute you find this property and it's like, oh my God, I love it. What messages are coming through in terms of events that may take place in the first half of April for Capricorns? Some of you guys may decide to delete some sort of social media. You could be feeling either triggered by something or even just agitated one day. You're like, you know what? I just want to delete this. You could also be feeling like what you were putting out, especially if you make money from social media, you could be feeling like what you were putting out isn't authentic to who you are now. Like you may have healed a lot. You may have changed a lot from that person that you were back then when you put those pictures or videos or content up. That you don't exist in those spaces anymore. So some of you guys could be deciding to, you know, maybe stop an entrepreneurial venture that may consist of social media, or it may not even be that deep. Some of you literally may just delete your Instagram because you're just having a day, or delete that Facebook or that Twitter. Yeah, especially if you're going through a lot, you could be feeling like either you want to delete the app or you want to take some time off of it. What events may be transpiring around love for Capricorns they may not be expecting? So yeah, you may have a conversation that can either make or break your relationship. It may be very serious. You may have a conversation with a love interest here that really puts things in perspective in regards to whether or not they're commitment oriented or not. And what you do beyond that point is going to be based off of you, but you may be realizing that you and a love interest, as much as you guys love each other, you guys may be headed in two different directions energy-wise. Okay, let's pull some charms. Capricorns. Some of you guys may pick up some sort of hobby again. This could be like you playing some sort of sport. Some of you guys could be wanting to get into, like, I'm hearing swimming lessons. or some form of like trying to work out. Basically, you could be trying to get yourself back on like a disciplined path and take yourself from being so wrapped up in social media or life itself. So you could find yourself interested in doing some of those things. You may hear from somebody who's incarcerated who you haven't heard from in a while. Again, I keep seeing something about a move. You guys may get the opportunity to move into a place that you didn't think maybe you'd get approved for, or you may have been stressed out and a move finally works out for you in some sense. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop the reading here. I hope that you took something from this reading and that you enjoyed. If you did, definitely thumbs the video up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Capricorns.